boy Hecka Steve, welcome back to the channel. Today's a very special day. It's 4th of July weekend, I guess technically, even though 4th of July is Tuesday. And it's time to do the tier list. Now, this isn't every reseller on YouTube. Jesus Christ, it would take me hours and hours to do that. First up, we have 88. Oh, you know what? I didn't even go over my shit yet. So we've got the Antichrist. This is going to be ranked. So if you're at the top, you're the worst. And if you're at the bottom, you're not too bad. I mean, you know, not too bad. And then you got the Antichrist up there. Diarrhea of the internet would flip their grandma and fairly butt. All right, now let's get started. ADH Dave Picks, aka NC Flipper. This guy, kind of annoying, very broad with what he does, but he would definitely flip his grandmother. Cincy Game Hunting, I'd say he's fairly butt. Haven't seen enough of his videos to know for sure how horrible he is, but I've watched like 2 or 3. Adrian Adler, now of course this is the guy that told me to grow up in that video, so I'm gonna go ahead and place him in his rightful place as Diarrhea of the internet. All right, what is this, American Arbitrage? This guy actually asked for me to make fun of him, and so did ADH Dave, so I haven't seen but a couple of his videos, but I'm gonna go ahead and say he's fairly butt. Chase After the Right Price. Now this is a guy that constantly gets suggested in the comments for me to do a video on. I've seen so much of his stuff. He's definitely Professor Chode of the Chody bunch, but I haven't made a video about him yet, but sometime soon. He's definitely Diarrhea of the internet. Chief Finds Gold Mines. Now, this was the fuckers that was digging through that condemned house for video games. Definitely Diarrhea of the internet. Collector's Luck, as you may know, I've made plenty of videos on him. You know, people think I'm in love with this guy. But I'd say he'd flip his grandma. But he does do giveaways, despite the fact that they are cheap-ass games. Giveaway is a giveaway, right? Common Lad, haven't seen much of this guy's videos, but he's fucking weird looking. So for that, I'm going to put him in fairly butt. Commonwealth Picker, dude with an attitude. Diarrhea of the internet. Dennis Collects, another shitty snide person that I haven't done a video on, but seen a lot on him. He does a lot of the I'll trade you my $300 thing for $900 worth of your stuff, and that's on a bad day for him. Usually he makes a lot more, but we'll go ahead and place him Diarrhea of the internet, and I think it's only necessary, or it only makes sense for him to be next to Chase at the Right Price. And, you know, Adrian could get moved down on the diarrhea shoot. Emceemur, ripping children off. Would flip his grandma for sure. And then record it for the internet to see. Firespin Gaming. This guy, he's not too bad. Okay, now, not saying that he's good, but I've seen maybe 3 or 4 of his videos. And he doesn't haggle a lot. Typically, he gets really lucky. But then again, he doesn't do a lot of videos, so he might just be stockpiling up footy for videos. But for right now, he's not too bad. This list may change in the future. I don't even know who the fuck this is. Hold on, let me look at my legend here. Froggy Flips. Okay, that's Froggy Flips. Right, yeah. I've seen plenty of his videos. I just didn't recognize his picture. You know, he'd flip his grandmother, for sure. Gaming Off the Grid, not too bad. And the reason I say that, yeah, they do flip stuff and resell a lot, but they also make channel or videos on their channel that aren't necessarily related to reselling. Like, they actually talk about games, and they're pretty chill dudes. I've been watching them for a couple of years now. So yeah, not too bad. Harry Tornado, Diarrhea of the internet. One of the big things I don't like about him is he focuses a lot on clothing. He wants to make sure that he gets all the Nikes and all that shit, and then you could just wear the Shaq shoes from Walmart. Hova Flips. Lied to a lady right to her face. Has shitty camera skills. Definitely Diarrhea of the internet. JRPGLife. His girlfriend's cute, or wife, whatever. But they would flip their grandmother if it meant getting a good Grail video game. KodywithaK. Holy shit, man. He could go up in the Antichrist, but you know, I feel like there's only one spot available in the Antichrist. So yeah, Diarrhea of the internet. He does a lot of those console flips too. Also, he's kind of you know, entertaining to watch. You know what, I put him down here. Would flip their grandmother. Kreesky. You know, I've had a couple of opportunities to talk with Kreesky and get to know him better. He actually does free shipping on every item he sells on eBay when he doesn't necessarily have to. So I'm gonna say that he is not too bad, despite all the videos that I've made on him. I think of Kreesky, as I've said before, he's like a Christmas ornament, you know what I mean? Mook's Treasure Trove was actually suggested to me by Kreesky. I don't know if he wants me to like publicly say that or not, but this guy's kind of shit, so haven't seen but one video on him, but I'm gonna place him in fairly butt. Pawnbroker Pickers. Now, they did get a really good deal off of those old folks in that one video I did, but he paid more than what they asked, which was cool. But you know, other than that, I haven't seen a lot of videos on him, but he is a pawn shop owner, him and his son, so you know, they're about as good as pawn shoppers could be. So I'm gonna say they'd flip their grandmother. Philly Flipper, the new flavor of the week on my channel, it seems. You know, I kind of regret some of the stuff that I said about him. But you know, he's still a piece of shit. He's got really bad ratings. He treats customers bad on eBay. And it's funny, he puts out a video yesterday where he's talking about he gave someone double their asking price. I don't know if that's just an odd coincidence or not, but that literally came out right after 2 videos I did on him. But he would definitely flip his grandma. Picking and punching. I've seen him featured in other people's videos more than I've seen his videos. So I'm going to say he's fairly butt, just because I don't have a lot of experience with him. Pro Picker, oh my god. He could definitely go up on the Antichrist. Oh, that dude is slimy as hell. Uses his wife as blockage when he's at the yard sales. And yeah, he's bad, man. You know what? He's got to go up here next to Chase. And he looks creepy as fuck. Retro Rick, man, let me tell you, this was the guy that really started this whole thing for me with his $10 game collection. You know, he blew up fast. I didn't put Pixel Game Squad on this list, but I would imagine they'd go exactly where I'm going to put him. And I'm going to go ahead and say, you know, fairly butt. I've enjoyed some of his videos. He does own his own game store now, but he does haggle. In some of those older videos, you know, he had a goal in mind, and when people weren't willing to bend negotiation-wise, he kind of came off a little pricky. So, yeah, I'm going to say he's fairly butt. Now, C Donuts. This is the guy that robbed those 2 girls, paid $30 for about, I don't know, $1,400 worth of stuff. And then he was the only U.S. seller for this bundle of games he was selling, so he jacked the price up $50 more than what price charting said. You know, what a piece, man. Honestly, he has to be diarrhea of the internet. So I'm gonna put his ass up there, even though, you know, he looks like a tasty donut. He can fuck off. Shadjuice. Now, this guy called me gay. He called me a loser. He says I live in my mother's basement. He also said he sold a vinyl record for $300, which is more than my entire year's allowance. You know, he was really upset that I did a video on him. And, you know, he hasn't done many videos since, so I guess I really hurt his feelings. You know, but maybe he should just man up and grow a neck. I mean, grow a pair. Let's go ahead and we'll put him diarrhea of the internet just because of the way he mistreated that yard sale table. If you guys haven't seen that video, man, check it out. ATL Flips. This is another set of peeps that asked me to make fun of them, but I haven't seen a lot of their stuff. I saw 1 or 2 videos. They do a lot of storage locker buys, so I would say they're fairly butt, but they're not really terrible. Picket Preacher, this guy is actually pretty cool. He can take a joke, and he reached out to me privately, and we had some discussions and stuff. So yeah, not too bad, not too bad. Retro Ghetto, on the other hand, is a fucking cocksucker. I haven't done a video on him yet, but he's horrible, and his theme song sucks ass too. The Retro World, this guy's kind of casual, I think. I don't know if he does it full time or not, but I watched a few of his videos. His theme song sticks in your head, but he would definitely flip his grandma. All right, well, we got Thrift School. This is a horrible guy right here. He always goes to thrift stores, buys a lot of toys and a lot of board games and video games if they're there to flip. I'm gonna put his ass, yeah, he'd flip his grandma. And last but not least, we must crown Phoenix Resale in his rightful and deserved place as the Antichrist. Why? I feel like he's the one that really started this whole thing. You know, a couple years ago, a lot of his videos went viral, how to make money selling on Amazon and eBay. He did those Walmart videos where he would find games that are selling at Walmart for like 3 cents. So I think he's to blame for a lot of the shit going on in the gaming, collecting community and hunting these days. So absolutely feel confident that he deserves to be marked as the worst reseller on YouTube. Well, guys, that's the list. Let me know in the comments what you think about where I put everybody. Hope you enjoyed the video. This was actually pretty fun, and I could see myself updating this in the future, maybe adding a few more on. But take care, guys.